Hello everybody. Uh, we're doing the week after review of the U9 smartwatch. It doesn't really have any other name other than that. As you can see, I wasn't able to do the first boot up in the unboxing because it was completely dead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, kind of talk about it a little bit. The speaker is actually pretty loud. It's connecting to my phone. That's all well and good. Anyway, one of the things I've had about this watch, you still have to set this time. It doesn't pull it from the phone. It doesn't seem to lose time, even shut off for and turn back on. It doesn't seem to lose it, but it doesn't pull its time from the phone like this one does. The three buttons at the bottom, this is your back button. That would normally be your home button, but it's more like a select, and this is your menu. Now, none of these do nothing while the screen's timed out. As long as the screen's active, then you'll get the menus. I don't have it bonded to my phone anymore, but I have taken calls with it. The speaker on the phone, on the watch itself, is fairly loud. It can be used. You try to use the music controls, unless you disable the audio going to the watch, it's going to play it through the speaker. Notifications, it'll buzz and it'll do audible noise too. But like if I try to hit this right here, it won't go home. You gotta hit the back until it goes to the watch face. Now this doesn't have a tilt awake feature like my Moto 360 does. In order to see it, you actually have to push the button each time. And all in all, it's a touchscreen, but only when it has to be. See, like right now, there's a couple different watch faces you can run on it. There's no app store support for it, nothing like that. It's a very basic watch. It's enough to get you by. If you just want notifications on your wrist and the ability to take a quick call from your wrist, it'll do it. And that is one thing that my 360 will not do. I can voice dictate to it, I can do Google search with it, but it doesn't have a speaker in the watch itself, but this one does. Is it worth the money? All said and done, I ended up paying like $30 for it. I think it was free shipping. I'm not really sure. There's a U8, which looks identical to this, but it comes in colors. It looks a little more blocky. That one's not water resistant like this one's supposed to be. And so far as I can tell, they probably do the same thing. And you probably see some scuffs on the screen. Those scuffs was there when I did the unboxing. I took great care not to scratch the screen, because after this watch is going to get shipped off to a new owner. I told him I was going to go over it. He's going to get the original band back, I'm going to leave this on it. I really didn't like this band. This is just a cheap band from Walmart. It's an extended. I tried to find a clasp type like I had with my Sony watch and like this. But this is the factory band for my 360. The Sony watch, it had a steel band somewhat similar to this. But that's on another channel. All in all, I wasn't able to try out the iOS compatibility. My intent was to hook it up to the iPad, and the iPad does not like it at all. I think it's because it's running the most current iOS, and I think that's part of the reason. There was no sense in me hooking it up to my iPod Touch because it only works on Wi-Fi. But they say this can work with Apple devices. I didn't search a whole lot. And that's another thing too. I don't know what I did with the book for it. But the QR code they give you to get the software for the watch, do not use it. If you look up a Bluetooth smartwatch on the App Store for Android, there's two of them. There's a notifier that you need for it to work, and there's another one that's supposed to track some other stuff. But the QR code that's on the screen, it puts bloatware on your phone, and everything is in Chinese. So keep that in mind if you're going to spend the money on this. I do think my experience with this watch would have been better for a better band, but I didn't want to put too much on a different band because it's not going to be mine. Anyway, I tried to go over what I thought was important with the watch. It does do notifications. You can take calls from it. It basically acts like an external Bluetooth device, which that's exactly what it is. But it doesn't adjust time according to the watch or the phone. So if you change time zones, you ought to physically change it in the watch. But anyway, we'll go ahead and do a boot down. Yes, that speaker is very loud. And now this is going to go to a friend of mine's. He's going to do a little review of it. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to put it back in the box. I'm going to find what happened to the book that came with it, even though it's not needed. But anyway, if you like these types of videos, please feel free to subscribe, comment, let me know. I'll do some more. As always, guys, I go by the name Brony Question on YouTube. Feel free to give me a request. Thank you.